And we are back, episode 8 here of Drew's Basketball Crew on this Wednesday morning. Yes, we're here on a Wednesday. Gave you the Journey to Million introduction because guess what? Journey to Million is here tonight at 5:40-ish. We'll be live. Myself, Drew Skyberg, joined alongside Zach Roush and Jared Vleski on that. But right now, you got me on solo duty. I'm bringing you the NBA lineup strategy, right? NBA DFS here. Wednesday, December 7th is the slate. Fantasia got a lot of news for that. New update, new layout. And let me tell you, this layout, the layout before was great, right? I mean, this layout took it a step up. I've heard from some of you guys, right, the listeners, love the layout. I mean, love how it looks. And I certainly agree. It's looking great, and just it makes even just fantasy sports on there a lot more accessible. I'm talking like the leagues, and also DFS. What we're talking about makes it pretty easy on and there as well. If you want to get started on Fantasia, you get a referral ticket where you can enter a contest with it, win some money. Win some money just for signing up. That link is down below, and you just boom, sign up, click the link, make an account, or download app, make the account, boom, you're in. If it doesn't work for you, just hit me up and we'll get it taken care of. But otherwise, right, doesn't get any better than that. You're getting free stuff just for signing up. It's a pretty cool feature Fantasia's got going for them. And yeah, with that, let's go through these lineups. So they have free contests. Keep in mind, we're talking about the free contest entries. If you want to, right, do your own, that's up to you, right? But going through it here, we got a pretty good slate on Wednesday. Wednesday slates tend to be awesome, right? Like a full slate, and we'll roll through them. Right, we have a lot of players out for some teams, some back-to-backs, so keep that in mind with the teams playing on Tuesday. So we'll start in Orlando. We got Clippers and Magic squaring off here, and in that game, I'm looking right up Norman Powell, John Wall, Luke Kennard. They're all out. Marcus Morris also out on top of that. So they're pretty thin at the guard spot, is what that means. Paul George, Kawhi are both playing. So, obviously you'd like to have one of those in your lineup, but Reggie Jackson could be a nice value play tonight based on, the limited guard depth for this team, right? We talk about finding the opportunity in DFS. There's opportunity there for Jackson on Wednesday. Orlando, we're looking at, it's interesting. Gary Harris, Wendell Carter, all out. No Isaac, no Chumokiki, Jalen Suggs. So the value ends up being probably, Markelle Fultz, probably starting tonight. Franz Wagner, going to get good minutes. Mo Wagner also. I wouldn't go wrong with either of them. Mo or Franz. Mo might be the bigger value play, though. But then Franz, you're looking at more scoring upside, of course. And also with Suggs and Harris out, matter of Cole Anthony, what kind of minutes he's getting. I like both those guys here tonight if you're looking for a guy to plug in there. Also, we'll go to Charlotte, Brooklyn. Ben Simmons out, as we know. I think there's more value there with Charlotte. Just a few nights ago, we saw Oubre and Washington go off. You gotta like the value there with LaMelo Ball out, Cody Martin out, Dennis Smith out, Mark Williams, and Gordon Hayward as well. I'd probably go though Jalen McDaniels tonight, the forward there, who's probably going to be starting him or Rozier if you need a guard. But certainly like Jalen McDaniels probably the most there. Looking at it otherwise, I'm not really looking at anyone in Brooklyn tonight, unfortunately. Maybe if you want to go up and get a star, Kyrie Irving, or Kevin Durant could be the two I'd be looking at. Atlanta, New York. John Collins out. We knew about DeAndre Hunter. Jalen Johnson and AJ Griffin, both those guys starting. You got to give them a look. And those are like guys, right? You're trying to fill up your lineup. You would imagine they'd get some good opportunity, good minutes tonight. So you're banking on them just having some volume, I'd say. I'm not really looking at anyone on New York, but we'll go Los Angeles, Toronto, and there it sounds like AD's going to play again. He left with like those flu-like symptoms. Don't really like anyone on Lakers tonight. I suggested Christian Coloco last time, and that flopped. I mean, Precious Chua out. There's guys out where it feels like, Coloco is the guy who's going to have a lot of value, but that hasn't been the case. I mean, he has split time at the center spot with others. So I maybe Pascal Siakam's your answer. I mean, Fred VanVleet's playing as well. You got to like Van Vliet soon to bounce back. It's been a rough go around for him. Barnes, maybe, but I'd go Siakam or Van Vliet if you're taking one of them. Probably gonna not take. I'm probably not taking either of them, but there you go. Cade Cunningham is still out for Detroit as they play the Pelicans in New Orleans, and looking at it, with this Pistons team, I think you got to like Jaden Ivey tonight. I know Cunningham's been out, but Ivey has stepped up so far this year. He's played pretty good this year. I like what he's done. That's probably the lone guy I'll suggest from them. New Orleans, Zion's playing. Brandon Ingram is not. There's actually 3 forwards that looks like they're going to be out unless, if Herb Jones plays for the Pelicans. Already EJ Little's out. I'd be intrigued to see that forward spot. We've seen, right? I mean, Dyson Daniels at the shooting guard spot, Trey Murphy. Those are probably the 2 guys we're going to see, again, most increased minutes. Here in the Wizards Bulls game, we have some value right away. Bradley Beal is out. Usually that means Corey Kispert's getting the start tonight, it sounds like, or Denny Advia. Both those 2 could be good plays. I'd probably go Kispert if you're looking. Yeah, I think Kispert would be a good play tonight. If he can get, I think he's going to benefit the most from increased shots. So, Sacramento, Milwaukee. Sacramento's been bad defensively. This might be the night to take Giannis. Really, I am. His bobblehead night too, right? I mean, Giannis against Keegan Murray and Domantas Sabonis. I mean, there's not a lot of the Kings lack guys who defend Giannis, so I think that suits well for them. Plus, Brook Lopez playing tonight equals probably more paint opportunities for Giannis. So yeah, I think this is the night to take Giannis on that. We have an interesting situation with the Pacers and the T-Wolves. Well, we know Cat's out, right? I mean, Rudy Gobert could be an answer there, but really with the Pacers, Miles Turner and Tyrese Halliburton, both game time decisions. If Halliburton does not go, Aaron Nesmith's their forward. Talking about Nembhard. He's going to be your answer tonight for the Pacers. Probably slotting in that guard spot. Duarte out. Daniel Tice out. TJ McConnell, game time decision. James Johnson, game time decision. So you're looking, you could have a lot of value in that game. That's one of those, it's like, okay, do these episodes in the morning, and I can't tell you who's playing. So I'd imagine Halliburton goes. Questionable about Turner, though. So Jalen Smith is probably going to be the guy I might take, but out of this game, but there's some value there. Just monitor that one. You could maximize your value with that. With Memphis, similar injury report: Bane out, Green out, Zaire Williams game time decision. Dylan Brooks is going to be a guy who's going to step in there. So I not really looking too much at that game. Maybe Ja, maybe Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but I can tell you this Golden State game. Here's some value again. So they've been doing back-to-backs. I'm pretty sure this is a back-to-back for Golden State. Steph Curry out. Draymond Green out. Iguodala out. Andrew Wiggins out. So your value, Dante DiVincenzo, put him in the lineup. Jonathan Kuminga, put him in the lineup. Even Jordan Poole, if you can get him a good price, you put him in the lineup. Those are going to be guys you'll see in my lineup. I wonder how many minutes they're going to get. I would imagine 30, 35 minutes each for those guys. So I love that there for them. Chris Paul, a game time decision. The last game we're talking about Boston Phoenix in the desert. Robert Williams still out, Danilo Gallinari out for Boston, but yeah, Chris Paul, game time decision. It's going to be Cameron Payne again. If he is out again, I not sure. Look, I've loved the value for Mikal Bridges because Jay Crowder's been out, Cameron Johnson's been out, Torrey Craig's a game time decision. It's like who's going to play the forward spot? I mean, it's got to be Bridges for 30, 35 minutes. He's played well this year. Aiton's played well too. I mean, being against Al Horford, a tougher matchup for him, but I really like Mikal Bridges tonight, and you'll see him in my lineup. I can guarantee that. I'm intrigued to see Brown or Tatum, which part of the duo goes off more tonight. So probably fading both those guys, as Phoenix has historically been a good defensive team. I mean, historically being like the last 2-3 years have been solid. So yeah, I'd probably go there. Boston I see they're 2-point favorites too on the road, so it's interesting, but has to be with Chris Paul's status. But let's see how this game goes, and let's see how the slate goes overall. Again, my lineup will be posted at Drew Sports Crew on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. It'll be there. And Facebook being Drew Sports Crew, the Twitter at Drew Sports Crew, everything else at Drew Sports Crew as well. Fantasia Sports, that link again is down below. The link tree is there for all other platforms, and I'll see you tonight too for another episode of Journey to Million. We are doing our Thrive Fantasy giveaway, so be there for that. Episode 54, that is. 54 is that episode. And yeah, that will again wrap it up here for myself, Drew Skyberg, on this Wednesday morning. Thank you all for listening to yet another episode of Drew's Sports Crew, the perfect podcast for you.